It really depends on your goals for cardio versus weights. If you want to just be healthy overall, if you're looking for a certain slim, defined look, or if you want to train for something like a race, something like that. So, um, regardless, oh, hey, Shelby. Regardless of your situation, I would recommend a minimum of 2 hours of cardio per week. This is sort of in line with the American Heart Association. It sounds like a lot if you think about I'm just slogging away on an elliptical machine or something like that. But really, 2 hours of cardio can be running, can be spinning, can be walking, as long as you're walking at a fairly moderate pace. It can be anything that gets your heart rate up. And I really do think for overall health, for your heart health, for I mean, even things like your digestion, all of this really depends on getting moving. Sitting, like we talked about a few weeks ago, is really detrimental to our risk of chronic conditions, all kinds. Oh, Tara, hey! All kinds of things like this are exacerbated by sitting too long. So, 2 hours of cardio per week is what I would recommend for anyone. Now, on top of that, if you are going for looks, like you want to look great in a bikini, or if you're a guy and you don't want to wear a bikini, you want to look great in whatever you call them, board shorts, um, then I honestly think that strength is the way to go. If all you care about is looks, I would do a ton of high intensity interval training workouts. So these are things like strength based, like with weights or TRX straps or balls or something like that, where your heart is beating out of your chest. It's super, super hard to do. Sometimes these workouts are only 10 minutes or 30 minutes. I go to, for those of you in Dallas, I go to a high intensity interval training class at Sunstone Yoga, which you would not think at a yoga studio would be hard. It is like kick butt. It's so hard. And then, of course, I teach a high intensity interval training class on Tuesdays, one at 5 p.m., one at 7:15 p.m. at Grit Fitness, and I also teach a spin class at 6:15. So high intensity interval training for looks, that is definitely where it's at. You're going to get that toned, defined look. You're going to burn a lot of calories in a short amount of time. And I can also post, if you guys are interested, some do at home high intensity interval training workouts that would be beneficial to you. Oh, Maria, you just joined. I'm answering your question. So you've missed half of it, but I know you'll go back and listen to it. The short version is for looks, high intensity interval training, a mix of strength and cardio is the best. Now, for health, if all you care about is just your long term health, I would say a balance of the two. So, if you were going to work out 4 days a week, I would do two slow, like distance style cardio, either a fast paced walk or a slow run, and 2 days a week of weightlifting or strength training. And then, if you're one of those who I certainly used to be in college, I don't want to know how many hours I spent on the elliptical. But if you're just like a cardio junkie, a cardio rat, this works at first. People tend to see their weight decrease with just cardio. But over time, two things happen. One, you get, I don't like this term, it's like a magazine term, but I'm going to use it anyway because you'll understand what I mean. You'll get skinny fat. And skinny fat basically means that you're skinny, but you don't look defined. You don't look great in a bikini because you don't have muscle, you don't have definition. You just have like skin and bones basically, and that's not good. No one wants that. So if you do too much cardio without strength training, you're going to get that. And cardio, your body adjusts to cardio in terms of like weight and the results that you visibly see. So if you do 10 minutes a day of cardio right now, and then you start plateauing, you do 20 minutes a day, and then you do 30 minutes a day, you can keep going, and eventually you're going to need 4 hours of cardio a day just to get the same results that you've always gotten. And that sounds not fun. So strength training really helps to get better results. For example, as you're building muscle, your muscles burn a lot more calories during the day than fat does, or than even, well, bone doesn't really burn calories as it's just sitting there, but muscle burns more calories than fat as it's just sitting on your body. So with strength training, you're burning fewer calories in the actual action of strength training, but then more calories throughout the day. And you don't get that buildup effect where you're going to have to do 4 hours of cardio a day every day. Blech.